If you're a beginner content creator, please, for the love of God, don't start your account with a boring introduction video. These are the types of videos you should start with instead, because they all give different types of value. They allow you to experiment, figure out what your audience want from you, and they train the algorithm on who to serve your content to. The first kind of video is a recommendation video, recommending a product, a service, a tool, or a place. This is one of the easiest ways to make your content valuable because people love shortcuts. What is worth my money? What is worth my time? What should I avoid? If you want to monetize your account in any way, working with brands, being an affiliate, or selling your own products or services, you need to be good at persuading people that things are worth it. Just make sure the recommendations are specific. The best soft plays for toddlers in Northern Ireland. The best cafes in London for authentic matcha. The next type of content is opinion-based content. What do you really care about? What opinions do you have that you think people are too scared to say out loud? Now, we're not rage baiting people, we're not being a dick on the internet for the sake of it, but what do you feel strongly about? Because when you talk about those things, you attract other people who think and feel the same way. When you have a similar worldview, people are more likely to follow. It also makes you braver at creating content, and content should feel a little bit uncomfortable to post. Next one is a storytelling voiceover video. This is kind of like an abridged version of that traditional introduction video, but instead of telling your whole life story, you're gonna pick a specific moment. This is the moment I realized I was in a career I hated. This is the conversation that ended my relationship. Storytelling content is incredibly important. It's the best kind of content for getting people emotionally invested, but it makes it so much easier when you tie it to one specific moment. Easier for the algorithm to categorize and less friction for people who don't know you. We're going to do some educational content. This is high value content, but instead of generic boring advice like 5 tips to be more confident, it's going to be through your experience. What being friendless in my 20s taught me about confidence. Your experience then becomes the vehicle for the lesson, so you're not just giving people value, you're also showing people who you are. Then you're going to document something to work towards. What goals do you have at the moment? What things are you working on? Make content about that. That's a really strong foundation for a signature series. Maybe you're trying to pay off debt. Maybe you're learning a new skill. Maybe you're rebuilding your wardrobe after years of dressing like Adam Sandler. Maybe you're a 50-year-old woman who's never left her county and you want to learn Korean. You don't need to be already successful to post about something. In fact, it's often more compelling when you're in the progress of something because it gives people a reason to come back for more. If you really want to get off to the best possible start as a content creator, join the Content Club. That is my course and community for content creators. It will teach you all the fundamentals of how to grow and how to monetize your account. If you want in, send me a DM and I will give you a discount code.